The crew worldwide, from Cali to Twitter, real hardcore fans, boxing ass niggas, consistency cops, police the views, we'll pull up receipts for any debate you choose. Shout outs to Clan Archie for the dope production. Ring Gang stay with the best discussions. Ring Gang Radio.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where, as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, the New England representative. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm going to let him introduce himself.
What it do, man? Shuttleworth the God, the GOAT artist, LB, Soul Wars, Ring Gang Radio.
That's what it is, man. And of course, we have a guest tonight, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Rome. You already know who it is. Top 5. Coming back again with the album reviews. What's good?
That's what it is, man. It's always a pleasure to have Rome on our podcast, man. It's always because dude comes up with the insight, and also he blends with our humor too as well, and that's what it's all about. Let's get into this, man. This review, man. So this album review is the new Meek Mill album, Championships. Meek Mill, in my case, is like, since I am a Philadelphia Eagles fan, a diehard at that. What was that?
Fire, nigga. That shit is fire. Championships, fire.
Yes, it is fire. But in my case, because usually Meek Mill annoys me in a way, because like I said, especially in the fact that he, as an Eagles fan, his joint was the Eagles anthem, the unofficial anthem, all throughout the season. From preseason all the way to the Fire Super Bowl entrance. I don't even like that song either.
Yelling at you the whole season.
Yeah. I don't even like listening to that nigga's albums, but I was listening to that damn song all fucking season. Because the niggas were getting lit off there on their Instagram, their YouTube. So I was like, damn, Meek Mill is a Philly institution now. Move over Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince and the Roots, man. It's Meek Mill, motherfucker. So it's like, god damn. So so when this came out, it was something people were, my boys were going a little gaga over a guest verse, a specific guest verse. So I'm like, shit, these niggas are going gaga. I need to go listen to this shit. So I did. And of course, I'm gonna let our guest Rome talk about what his thoughts are about the album.
All right, well, Shuttleworth know I'm a Meek Mill ride or die nigga. He already know, cause when that shit with him and Drake was going down, even though Drake was killing his ass, I had hope for the nigga. You feel me? So I've always liked Meek Mill's albums. I wasn't really into him early, but DC4, that shit was dope with the fucking Tory Lanez track. The Wins and Losses, which I still think is his best album from last year, was crazy. And this album just adds to his crazy list though, because I feel like the whole feature hyped it, but it's still like one of the best projects this year, hands down.
All right. And now, what were your favorite tracks?
Oh, that's easy. Seeing him and Drake back on the track for Rico Part 2, that shit had me hyped. And it was funny. It was a funny song. I was like, yo, I can't believe these niggas rapping again. So I gotta go with the Going Bad with Drake. The What's Free with Rick Ross and Jay-Z. That shit, high class rap. That's what I call that shit. And I fuck with the Cardi B track, the On Me. That shit hard. But everything's dope. I pretty much like every track, but I can't really name like a top because I can listen to all them shits anytime. Trauma, like the intro, nigga. What you want me to say?
That's what it is, man. Yeah, LB, what you think of the album, son?
Yo, real talk. I was impressed. The album dope. It's legit dope. I still think Wins and Losses is better. Meek wasn't yelling like that. Like he had it. Like his flow was perfect on that album.
Facts.
This album, like he kind of went back into. It's just naturally this nigga wants to yell. Let's just be honest.
Nigga, a battle rapper.
Yeah. There were definitely some joints in there where you could tell this nigga was like he's about to start yelling a bar out, but then he controls himself.
Exactly.
Screaming like a motherfucker.
They'd be like, hold up, and then go into regular voice.
Now, see, the difference is now and before Wins and Losses, I think he has a conscience with the yelling now. Like, he kind of knows and he kind of tones it down in certain spots, but I think this is, like, probably the final form of Meek Mill right now. If we're talking, like, evolution in artists, if you're looking at, like, video game characters, movie characters.
Super Saiyan 4 Meek.
Yeah, that's Meek right now. Like me, like I've always been like indifferent with this nigga. Like he makes some bangers, he makes some street bangers. He low-key got some bars. You know, I'm not really a fan of the yelling like that. And I kind of felt like PD Crack and Ace Hood did his style already.
Especially Ace Hood. Ace Hood is so underrated, it's not even funny.
Yeah, and I'm not even trying to say that because of the Broward County, you know, the Florida bias and that, but you know, Ace Hood was like the kind of same thing, but Meek Mill had the longevity, and he got to get props for that. As far as the album, my favorite tracks, I would say my top 5 is easy. No order, but I fucked with Oodles and Noodles, Championships, What's Free. The On Me track with Cardi. I fucked with Uptown Vibes with Fab.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit. That shit hard as fuck. I was playing that shit earlier. I'm like, damn.
Damn, but that's like what, 4?
Nigga, I'm telling you, the whole track, the whole album crazy. You can't really name tracks like that.
No, there's some tracks on here I don't fuck with now, I'll be honest, but
even a 24/7 track with that girl, I forgot that girl.
Yeah, the basic light skinned chick that, you know, that's coming right now.
Yeah, that curly hair bitch. Yeah.
The one that was on some female Luke shit with that rapping, like she was rapping some shit like goddamn, yo. Like she channeled some 2 Life Crew in that motherfucker, yo. Yeah, man. Yeah, the one that was talking that really freaky shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
And I fuck with the Future. I fuck with the Future song. The Pay You.
That Future song was fucking hot garbage, nigga. Future be fucking up tracks now. The Future be fucking up
trash, nigga.
Nah. Him and Drake going back to back. This nigga said me and Drizzy going back to back. That shit's hard. It's for the culture. It's the impact, nigga. Think about the impact.
Nigga, it's so because they dope. None of this. We not giving niggas merit badges and shit because they showed up to the studio. Well, you know, both the niggas came to the studio saying, fuck all that, nigga. Make a dope record. Like, that's nowhere near. Like, that's not even a top collab on the album. Nah, fuck all that.
No. That was free easily, but it was just dope seeing them on the track. That's all I'm saying.
It's a nice little start, but I thought the song was whack. But okay, I get the whole it's a nice moment shit. Like, okay.
Rico was better. I agree. Rico was better track with them, but Drake didn't even write that. But that's a different story.
There's a Drake tracks is better one, but you know that's.
You can tell Drake wrote this one. You can tell he wrote this one.
You can tell Drake wrote. Nah, Drake writing. Yeah, that late night humor right there.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, The beats were good on the album. I like how Meek was on some conscious shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, niggas be on some, man, you know, that's a Tupac shit. Like, but niggas don't understand, like, you could make a dope album that could fucking please everybody if you just got some bangers and you flow like you give a damn. And Meek did that. That's like, to me, that's like the bare minimum you could give now. And put some bars behind it, like.
Yeah, I mean,
Meek
I guess that'll probably be the winning formula for today's albums. Yeah.
Yeah, but you could use that and make a dope album. Like Meek proved that Meek ain't no top lyricist. He ain't the dopest MC out. You know what I mean? You know, he get hot beats, he get hot features. He run with what he got, and you know he make good shit. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of niggas doper than this nigga, but for what he's doing, he got his formula, and that shit worked. Like you gotta give props to that. And that's no hate, that's no shade or nothing. Guys, I don't want niggas to listen to this and be like, damn, man, you hating Meek. Nah, motherfucker, I just said the nigga album dope. Fuck.
You know, and then speaking of that formula, because the formula, like I said, I mean, the reason why, I mean, I never really liked to listen to Meek Mill all that much is because this nigga was always shouting about something. I was like, God damn, nigga, just speak in a quiet tone, man. You know, like smoke something before you get in the booth, man. You know,
that's why Wins and Losses was his best album. He toned it down.
Don't be getting all hype all the time, man. You might give yourself an aneurysm or some shit. God damn. You know, but yeah, no. I mean, so I listened to this album. It took me a couple of days to get it because I forget to like turn it back on to listen to this shit, and then I finished listening to it last night. It was straight though. You know, like I said, there were joints that I was feeling. It had some filler in there though. It really did have some filler. I did not like the auto-tune. You know, I thought auto-tune was done, but he had about at least 2 or 3 auto-tune joints that I was not feeling at all. Not feeling.
I agree.
Yeah, the future joint was really garbage. It really was. Dude,
I actually fuck with that. Hey, whatever.
That was the first skip on the album to me. That was the first skip on the album.
And I wasn't.
I ain't really start feeling the album until like the Fab song, to tell you the truth. Like intro was aight, Trouble was aight. Like
aight. The nigga was spitting crazy bars, like the real street shit. That's the shit niggas want to hear. Like how many niggas was dropping albums like that this year talking about that shit that Meek was talking? Nobody.
And then also too.
But that's the thing, man. It's like, to me, that's a Mobb Deep song when I hear that beat, and it's like,
yeah, cause that was Mobb Deep Getaway. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I can't like.
See, because I never heard that song, so I don't even know.
Killing it, spitting hot motherfucking fire. It's like you can't take no famous beats like that, man. Like you gotta kill that shit.
And speaking of that, like you know, LB, I've noticed too, like a lot. LB. You know, I noticed too that a lot of today's rappers are actually taking a lot of the '90s beats, early 2000s beats now, and they put it on the albums. You know, and I'm trying to think about, damn, this shit really goes in a circle. If that's starting to happen.
Like but for real, Meek Mill made another fucking single off of fucking Biggie's track. The What's Beef.
Yeah.
He made a whole nother single. This shit probably getting more plays than Biggie's What's Beef shit.
Now he got that one right. Now I'm all cool with that. Fuck that. The What's Free was dope. Like
especially with the Jay-Z and Rick Ross co-side. That was like it was needed, but
he got elite features, like and them niggas dropped elite verses. Like I know everybody.
Nah, he didn't get no elite. Like 21 Savage was not elite. Kodak Black wasn't elite.
No. I'm talking about What's Free.
Oh, What's Free? Okay.
Kodak Black is elite, nigga. Don't sleep.
I mean, Kodak gave him a dope for the chorus, but I ain't really feel that song like that. Like it was alright.
I was waiting on Kodak the whole track. I always thought he was gonna have a verse. I'm like, damn, nigga, where the fuck you at?
It was the perfect song for Kodak to rip a verse, though. Like, and I actually was thinking, yeah, this nigga gonna spit in like, wow.
Yeah, no, it was bullshit. That was a filler track right there. That's a perfect example of that was a filler. But my favorite tracks on the album was Trauma, of course, What's Free, Oodles and Noodles Baby was my favorite joint on that shit. I thought that nigga, I seriously thought that was the best song on that whole album. Seriously, even better than the one with the Jay feature, man. Jay and Rick Ross feature with West Free, man. I was like, that's the shit I had on repeat. I was like, oh damn, this shit has a little has a knot to it. So I was like, I was fucking with it. Respect the Game is
crazy track.
Yeah, and surprisingly dangerous. I don't know why, but I like that track for some reason. You know,
wow.
Yeah, you know,
but a little lovey-dovey nigga over here.
yo, let's talk What's Free. Who had the best verse?
Probably Jay for sure.
Rose.
Yeah, I say Ross had the best verse, easy. That nigga was fucking murdering. I'm like, damn, give him another one.
No,
I'm like, give him another one. Jay-Z was alright. But
I mean,
Jay-Z saying some shit.
Jay-Z, he was saying some shit, but he was on that rambling flow. I don't fuck with him when he's on that rambling flow. Like at the end, he was rambling, but it was dope. It was dope lines. It was dope lines. The Seinfeld improv line, that shit was dope. I was like, okay, that shit's hot, but nigga, you can rap it a little bit more on beat than that.
Yeah, as far as like, I think Rick Ross had the overall best verse. He sent shots, flow, said real shit, had quotables, the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, and also another thing I want to say about this album too. Yeah, basically this is the album that, let's just say, Jadakiss wish he could make, like something, like an album that no. Let me explain.
Damn.
The Meek album sounded like he was trying to, he tried to make songs for every fucking demographic out there, and it worked. This is the shit.
Because it comes natural.
Yeah, this is the shit that never worked in the Jadakiss albums, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Like this was an album that tried to hit every demographic, but it did it right. You know what I'm saying? That last Kiss album, like Jada makes straight albums, like
because like Jay's best tracks, like Jadakiss's best tracks, to me are like better than Meek's best tracks.
His best tracks are features. No cap. His best tracks are features. When he's featured on the track, he might have the best verse on the song, but when it comes to song making, album making, it's not hitting.
That's what I'm saying though. Like and that's why
honestly, I can't say Championships is better than any Jada album. Wins and losses, okay, yeah, you got me there. I give you that. Wins and losses, yes, you can tell, but Championships, nah, I can't say that's just better than any. At least not Jada's first 3 albums. Nah, I can't say that. Yeah, we'll disagree on that one.
We'll agree to disagree. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll agree to disagree.
Yeah.
But this album, like I said, there was definitely some filler in there, but it was definitely a solid effort though on some real shit. Like it was probably like the first like album I actually I was fucking with, in a while. Maybe actually be the first.
Did you even hear Wins and Losses?
I did, son. I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't a fan of it. Because it wasn't. I mean, like I said, Meek Mill is one that has to grow on you.
Yeah.
Because it was the same with Rick Ross too. Rick Ross, I wasn't fucking with either until fucking Deeper Than Rap. Yeah.
And nigga, listen to this. This is some real shit right here. When I heard Wins and Losses, like this nigga, when I heard We Ball and seen the first music video for that shit, I'm not gonna lie, nigga, I shed a tear. That shit hit my soul with that shit. I was like, yo, Meek is. I never heard a song where I felt that shit so hard when I'm shedding a tear watching the video, nigga. That song We Ball with Young Thug, I was like, yo, this nigga is on some fucking shit. How the fuck is this nigga doing this shit? You feel me? That fucking album was so real that would be one of my favorite Meek albums ever. Like that shit was so real. I ain't never felt that way about no album ever.
Damn, motherfucker had a magical.
Yeah, I ain't gonna go all that.
Yeah, god damn.
I ain't gonna
They
say
shocked
all
me
that.
too. But no, but with the Weed Ball video, you know, you see Lil Snoop in a casket, all that shit. He talking about losing dead homies, all that shit. That shit, you know, I just felt that shit. That shit was some real shit. I was like, damn, this is one of the realest songs I've heard in a while. He ain't had one of that on this album, but the What's Free was dope. It didn't hit like that last album, but it's still hitting.
All right, so what's the 1 through 10s on y'all scorecards on this shit then?
Rome.
8.
LB.
7.
What? Hold on. Reevaluate and come with a better number, nigga. 7.
It's because
7, nigga. Gunna dropped a 7, nigga.
I gotta be consistent. Like I gotta be consistent. Like
So you saying this is right next to Takeoff's album? Is what you're saying? Championships is right next to Takeoff's album.
This
That's
shit
what
is
you're
a
saying.
hell of a lot better than Takeoff's album. God,
Exactly.
man.
That's why you gotta get this shit at least 4 points over that. I know Pat gotta get that shit 8 points over that.
I give that shit a 3 because it deserves a 3.
it's hard because I'm not trying to. I listen to the album with not comparing it to any other album. Like I don't listen to albums and compare it. Like, but I listened to the album on its own. I just felt like it was a 7. Like Takeoff album, I listened to that shit. I felt like it was a 7. But I definitely say Meek Mill Championships is a better album than that. Hell yeah, definitely.
But you think it's a 7 for Meek Mill, basically. You think because you seen Meek Mill at his top, so you know this wasn't
maybe that. So okay, you know what? Okay, real shit, and you know, I mean, I'll be really okay. I would say an 8. I give it an 8. I'm trying to remember what I gave Wayne album now.
I think I gave it a 9 because that's still top. That's still album of the year for me.
And see, and that's the thing. Like, all these albums we reviewing and shit, I haven't heard an album, and with the flaws Wayne album had, I don't think Championships is better than Wayne album.
Hell no.
And I'm trying to remember. Did I gave Wayne album an 8 or a 7? I can't even fucking remember, yo.
You know what's crazy? I got my my Spotify results today, and they tell you all the artists you listen to this year, whatever. And you know, Lil Wayne ain't dropped nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to a lot of Spotify. I be on that shit every day, playing music at work, whatever. So Lil Wayne's album, Lil Wayne was my second listen to artist. That's how much I was playing Carter 5. Demon was my top song, and that shit dropped, what, 2 months ago? How the fuck?
Yeah, I still listen to that song.
How the fuck? I'm telling you, that album was crazy. If I played that shit that much over a span of a year where it's beating out every other song that's came out, that's how you know. Meek Mill was up there, but he ain't touching Wayne shit.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard to put this shit in perspective. Like me personally, I don't feel like nobody's album so far really just hit me like where I'm like, oh shit, like this is it. Like everybody's album.
Travis Scott.
That's fact. I definitely agree
Travis
with.
Scott. Astro World.
Yeah, I'm
Did
good.
you just scoff, nigga? Did this nigga
I'm
just
good.
scoff? You good?
Yeah, I ain't trying to hit that.
I'm super
No,
good, nigga. I don't know about
Nah.
you, nigga.
Travis, look, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't even like Travis Scott when I first heard of him, but this album made me a fan, nigga. I'm not gonna lie.
And by the way, let me give my thing. Let me give my rating. Like I give Meek Mill's album like a 6.5. You know, it's
And y'all niggas is giving that me for fucking 7.
This nigga should judge fights. This nigga is harsh as fuck.
6.5 is good though, but it had some filler. Like as I said, you know, it had some filler on there. You know, that kind of like, you know, if you remove those filler joints, and this shit would be really would be super tough.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, thank you. Like to me, there's like I like about 11 or 12 songs on the album. Like these niggas is making 19 song albums, but they only really making 12 dope songs. Think about it. Quavo did the same thing.
That's true.
Lil Wayne is the only nigga who made like 23 songs, but he made about 16 solid bangers.
23 singles. That nigga made 23 singles is what he did.
But honestly, but at his it translated to more like better songs overall.
Word.
You could really take off 3 Wayne songs and your album, and the album's like a 9 or 8.5. Like still, it's better.
I feel you, but he wanted to feed the fans, nigga. He wanted to feed the fans.
True, and I respect that. You know, that's why
what people be doing. Meek Mill just got out of jail. This is his first album out of jail, trying to feed the fans. That's all he trying to do.
And he did. You know, it just what me and Pat saying is like, you know what I mean, like you had a little fat on the little pieces of lamb, like you know you had a little gristle in the steak. I mean, you know, if it wasn't fucking perfect, nigga, like it was a solid meal, nigga. Like
Chef Ramsay ass nigga.
I mean, the cornbread was busted. I mean, they buttered up the cornbread real good. The mashed potatoes was good, nigga. That bacon in it. So I mean, and because y'all niggas got me with the fucking Jadakiss comment. Fuck all that, like.
Damn, that shit altered the nigga score. He like, fuck that. I can't let this nigga beat Jada.
No.
Yeah, man. We all like I said, we all have our opinions. That was mine.
No, I understand what Zeta make a lot of 7 type albums himself, so I feel you. And 7's above average, but it ain't great. It's good. It's solid. Like it's dope. Like niggas get front on a 7. Remember, it's 1 through 10.
Right, exactly. And like I said, and I already set a precedent with my high standards. True. So. Yeah, because me, like I said, I gotta have bars, and if I'm not hearing bars, then the score will go down. I don't give a fuck. Oh man. So either way, like all 3 of us agree that the shit was a good listen, and now it's Meek Mill's best album ever. To me, probably. To you guys, probably not.
But at least it's like it's top 2. Like,
yeah, man.
If you a Meek fan, it's probably in your top 3. But if you a nigga like me and Pat who got some regular ears, like we respect the nigga, like he make bangers, we know what he do. You gonna look at this as like one of his best, like just a real solid effort. So I fuck with it.
Right.
I agree with all y'all most.
Exactly. Oh man, oh man. See now because of this, I probably want to see if I change my opinion on the previous Meek Mill album, because I still got him somewhere, in my on my computer, man. So I may have to go listen, because I gotta go on a 2-hour drive on Saturday to somewhere. So yeah, it might be time to load that shit back up just to actually see if I'm missing something.
Word.
That's so yelling at you for 2 hours.
Hey, this shit might. Hey, where I'm going, I'm gonna be eating, so that might keep me awake.
Get this nigga hype for the food.
Right. Keep me hyped so I don't fall asleep behind the wheel.
Hell no.
Oh shit. But yeah, that was our music review of Meek Mill. So if you listen to this, go ahead and go cop that. No downloading, just go ahead and cop that. You gotta pay your money. I'm not sure how much it is. What is it? $12.99, $13.99, $15.99? I don't know.
That's how much it is. Worth it.
Yeah, I mean, whether it's you're doing it the legal download way, or you're actually going there and buying the CDs, or if you or if you're digging in the crates, you're getting the vinyl, just go cop that. You know what I'm saying?